Skyways and highways will be busy this weekend. Here's a look.
If you're planning on driving to a vacation spot this coming holiday weekend, you'll have a lot of company. A record 41.9 million Americans are expected to be on the road this Independence Day weekend, according to the AAA. This tops the record set last year. Lower gas prices and strong consumer confidence are leading more families to take trips this summer. The AAA estimates that drivers saved $20 billion on gasoline this year, which averaged 46 cents a gallon below prices from a year ago.
Joining me now to take a look at some quick getaways for the 4th of July is Jeannine Tornatore of Orbitz. We love having our travel person on the air with us just ahead of this big weekend coming up.
Yeah, and it's going to be a big one. I mean, this is really thought of as the biggest travel weekend of the summer. So a lot of people hitting the roads and hitting the skies this summer. And, you know, one thing that people really love to do during this time of year as we think about, national history is visit some of these destinations where you can experience the history. They're called living history destinations where you can really get people get in character. It's like you're stepping back in time. So we have some great picks for you.
So what would be number one on your list of a living history place to go to?
Well, if you're headed out east, the Plymouth Plantation. This is in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and this is a replica as the Plymouth settlement was in 1627. So, you have people in period dress or even speaking the dialect of the time in this destination. And it really takes you back to what it was like to be, one of the first settlers here in, the early times of our country. Hotels here on average $195 a night in the month of July. So a little on the high end maybe for people, but definitely doable for one night to stay in the area and experience this.
That sounds like a lot of fun. What else do you have on your list?
We also have in California, on the West Coast in Sonora, California, the Columbia State Historic Park. And this is actually run by the California State Park System. It's one of the best preserved gold rush towns in the West. There's no motor vehicles here during the day. Everyone,
it's the real deal.
It's the real deal. So give your kids the experience of what it was like to be one of the first people heading out west for the gold rush. Hotels here from $125 a night in July.
Price.
So very affordable.
Very affordable, and I know a lot of dads who like Western movies will really enjoy that too.
Yeah, back out on the East Coast, if you're heading to DC for a big family vacation, a nice day trip.
And a lot of people are, because I've actually looked at prices to fly. Not so easy.
They are, right, but a great day trip is Colonial Williamsburg. This is, not far of a drive outside of the city. Takes you back to that 18th century, Virginia time. Everything from the wig maker to the blacksmith, all of those great little stores and shows. They have a great theater for the young folks to get up and take part in. Hotels here from just $124 a night.
That's very affordable.
Right, so if you want to get out of DC and maybe save a little money for a night or two, this is a great option.
Because DC is a bit pricey for somebody who's like, I want to go to our nation's capital right there. Is it doable this weekend?
It's going to be so busy. There's so many great events going on over the July 4th weekend in DC, so that's what brings so many people in. But keep in mind that if you're there are a lot of free things going on. A lot of the museums and attractions that are educational and family oriented are free when you're in the city.
Oh, that's good to know. Anything else on your list?
Yeah, we've got one more in the Southwest. This is OK Corral in Tombstone, Arizona. A lot of people know this from the movies. Not quite the drama that you're going to see in the movies, but you get a lot of the history that kind of led up to the big shootout. You can see some of the first newspapers that were printed in this area. Silver mining history here. So much going on in hotels from just $105 a night. So definitely worth checking out if you're in that region of the country.
And you can pretend like you're in high noon.
Yes.
How fun.
Well, Angie, I know you're from Michigan, and near the Detroit area, just outside Dearborn, we have Greenfield Village. This is really all put together by Henry Ford. Has historic buildings and homes here that were moved to this specific site. Everything from exhibits on transportation and innovation history to the courthouse where Abe Lincoln once practiced law. You even have a bike shop here that was owned by the Wright brothers. Working farms, old sawmills, shops, and of course everyone dressed in period costume. Hotels here on Orbitz in the month of July from $127 a night. So again, another very affordable destination.
Good to have you on the show. Thank you, and have a wonderful weekend.
You too.